This is a beautiful mangrove shoreline here on Tampa Bay, Safety Harbor. Let's zoom in and talk a little bit about the red mangrove. You can see that the natives called the red mangrove walking trees because of their prop roots. And these prop roots provide surface for the oysters to connect to. So you got a lot of oysters living in this particular prop rooted area. And of course, that brings smaller fish to hide in these mangrove tangles, and larger fish hang out in the area to feed on the smaller fish as they get washed out by the tide. When we zoom in on these red mangroves again, we see that they tend to have a lot of yellow leaves interspersed with the green ones. These yellow leaves are called sacrificial leaves. See, mangroves control their salt balance. They can do it a variety of ways. One of them is through root salt exclusion, but another common way is sacrificial leaves, which is turning older leaves into salt depositories, and these leaves turn yellow and fall off. When the leaves fall off, because they're constantly shedding their leaves, we have a lot of flotsam, and this starts to decay, releasing tannic acid. So areas around mangroves tend to get brown water from tannin, from tannic acid, and the pH tends to be slightly more acidic in mangrove swamps. Now we have three types of mangroves here. The one that grows out the most is the red, and then we have the black and the white. And they provide a unique coastal habitat that only tropical and some subtropical areas have. Once you go north of the freeze line, the dominant coastal feature would be the salt marsh. But here, because we're below a hard freeze most of the year, basically we have one hard freeze every decade, the mangroves thrive.